And what about now? So you can hear me now. We good? Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, I'm just testing out this streamer stuff. No, I was not a guest on the Draftsman show, but they gifted me this shirt at Lightbox. Yeah, the green screen cuts off. I'm working this stuff out. All right, just chill, just chill. Now let's see if this works. Okay. So basically what I'm going to be doing is using gesture drawing with this reference pack. Although my head's in the way, I know you guys can't draw it. I'll put myself over here. Turn my volume up. Is that better? Maybe I could bring the mic closer. Better fade away than a Star Wars movie. Okay. I haven't drawn today, so it's going to be a warm-up. The app I'm using is called Gesture Drawing. It's pretty good. You can open a folder of whatever, and it randomizes. Move the reference to the right. Why? Oh, as in so my face could stay on the left. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I like having the reference on the left. This is just a test stream, so I can get a feel for how all this stuff works. Maybe I'll. What if I do this? Yeah, that's fine for now. Cool. Somebody remove Azrael, please, for this inappropriate suggestion. Small med. Cool. This is going to be hard to draw and look at the chat at the same time. I don't know how streamers do this. I'm just getting this ready for Lightbox coming up. When is the real stream? Real stream? Yeah. Small Aldoori. Okay. Road trip was okay. Pablo, hello. Here we could. Okay, is that better? Not so small anymore. Oh, the non-test stream. I don't know. Well, so for the Lightbox weekend, that will be from 1 p.m. Eastern time for all 3 days here on my channel. And that will be September 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. No, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Starting on a Friday. And yeah. I may or may not stream regularly. Just, again, trying this out. Seeing what the situation is with the cam. Because I just noticed that I do this when I'm drawing. So now I got to change where the screen is, the green screen, as well as the camera. AH, thanks. Yeah, I'm glad you got the Gumroads. Appreciate it, and I'm glad they helped. Yeah, all the Lightbox stream stuff will be available on my channel as a recorded content. I feel horrible when I of the day start drawing late in the day. I spent most of the day setting up this stuff. I've never used Clip Studio actually. Olive. Let's go next. My lights are flickering. What's up, Ray? Repay Sabe. Do I use a mouse or a tablet? Yeah, I'm drawing with a mouse. Tablet. I gotta make a video about why tablets are way better than screen tablets. Why Cintiqs are trash. My first victim will be Ethan Becker. He's going down. He's going down. Waffles over pancakes any day. Guys, stop talking. I'm trying to draw. What the heck? There is a video about that. Yeah, this is the swamp part of the day. Oh, that's not what the leg's doing. Y'all better be drawing along. Get your figure drawing in on this tiny reference. By the way, whenever I do this, I like to have the reference small for the warm-ups so that I don't get caught up in detail. Just the main shapes, the main gestures are what's important. Yeah, see, of course. Screen tablets are cool until they destroy your posture. Yeah, I guess. What's up, Thibaut? Potier. Good evening. This, to answer Kyle's question, where am I getting this reference? This is from Graphite Studio. If you look at my my sketchbook swamp video, there's a link where you can see their other packs, and they also have non-clothed as well, but also really cool ones like armor, dresses, fairies, and fantasy stuff. It's pretty good. And if you use the link that I have in my description and in that video, I should have just put it in this one. It's an affiliate link, so I get some moolah. Is it cheating if you trace on the reference first for practice? No, that is not cheating. In fact, that's one of my first assignments when I was teaching character design, to try to understand the forms, where the rib cage is, what the angle of the shoulders and the legs are. What's up, Sayar? It's been a long time. Let's go next. Let's go full body. Yep. There's really no such thing as cheating. I mean, it's an interesting topic, but I think cheating in the art world is taking other people's ideas and selling them off as your own. That's, I think, my bar of what I consider to be cheating. But I think tracing, using reference, copying, things from real life, from photos, from whatever, that's not cheating. Because even all the great masters, Norman Rockwell, J.C. Leyendecker, John Singer Sargent, Sora, they're looking at either real life when they're painting, or Norman Rockwell, for example, used photo reference, but he traced a lot of the photos using a projector. Ahlan Shahad, ahlan wa sahlan. Yeah. Marhaba. But Drew Struzan, who did all the amazing Star Wars posters and Indiana Jones and stuff, he also traced the photo references that were given to him by studios to get the job done. You know, it's like if you want to play the whole purist game, yeah, sure. You know, that's cool if that's what you want to do for your art and be, you know, no photo reference, no nothing, and no whatever. Cool, I guess, but depends on what your goal is. If your goal is to learn, especially, like, you know, do whatever. Hey, Steven. I said, hey, Steven, and my iPad thought I said, hey, Siri. Shut up. Steve, you got to join this stream. Maybe I could hop on Discord if you want to join. What's up? Don't notice me. I'm just warming up. My proportions are so off when I start out drawing in the day. Olive, how come you didn't join voice chat the other day? What the hell? All right, let's see how I do this. 1 second. I'm gonna switch back to this screen. I wonder if I can make it so that you can, so that the audience can hear you talk. I'll be in the teacher's lounge. Desktop audio? Maybe that should do it. تحكي عربي? Yeah. I mean, no. Okay, back to... Hey, man. What's up? You there? Yeah, I can hear you. Question is, can the audience hear you? All right, audience, can you hear Steven? Give me a PogChamp if you can. They don't. They said no. Okay, let me just... Oh, wait, they can hear you, but it's just very low. Let me make it louder. Say something. Hello, I'm me. What about now, guys? Speak Arabic. He's very low, barely able to hear him. What the Well, you're very loud on my end, so it should be fine. I don't know how to... I'm figuring this out. Maybe... Try something again? I just changed it.
Can you believe that I'm talking?
He says it's like a whisper. Oh, they're hearing you from my headset, not from my desktop audio. Let me figure out the source for the desktop audio. Oh, that's why. Okay. Now try to say something. This should work clearly. People. You can do it, Med. Thanks, Olive. Nah? They're saying no. Fork. Wait, I didn't
mean to derail your stream. If you just want to forget it, just go do your thing, man.
No, dude, I want to have you on here. Plus, I have nothing to talk about, so...
I solved this problem for Mac, but I don't know what's up for Windows.
Oh.
It should be easy because I was trying to figure out how to fix it for Mac. Everything was a little.
Huh. See, I can see the audio go up when you talk. Say something again. An input source. All right, let's bring OBS onto the screen. Maybe we got some pro streamers that can. Is there? Okay, audio input capture, audio output capture. I wonder if it's output. Output, okay. We'll go to, I'm guessing the same thing as my speakers, right? And that's my desktop audio.
That would make sense. I shouldn't pretend like I know what I'm talking about with this when people are watching.
I'm sort of just talking to the audience. Oh, they can hear you. Cool.
Oh, amazing.
Pog Champ.
All right, tight. What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Steven?
I'm good, dude. Same old over here.
Oh, we lost our pose.
Actually, just got off the phone about a new job.
Oh? What's that?
Not like a jorb, you know, a gig, that freelance life.
Yeah.
You know how it goes. Oh, now I can't hear you. What happened?
Wait, you can't hear me?
Oh, no, now I can. Never mind. I just, I forgot that I had you muted and I saw your face move on the actual YouTube video.
Oh,
and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
But you're good. No, this is all fine. I just have to not look at the YouTube screen.
We're boomers figuring it. Well, at least I'm a boomer trying to figure this stuff out.
You're not a boomer. What generation are you?
I'm technically millennial, but my Discord people would disagree.
Ouch. You let them talk to you that way? My God.
Oh, no, I banned them.
Excellent.
Yeah. What are you drawing these days?
What am I drawing these days? I actually did I was just working on a demo today for a shading tutorial that I'm putting together. Yeah. I'm finally, people have been asking me for a long time to explain how to do pencil rendering. So I'm finally actually putting that together.
Is that for the Proco thing that you're going to do?
No, that's going to be a separate thing.
Okay.
That one's more like a straight demonstration. This shading tutorial is more like, all right, it's not what's about on the surface. Like, here's how I actually think about form. And there's a lot of the shading tutorial is more diagrams and explaining like what you really need to know. And then there's like a practical demo at the end.
Okay.
So I did all of the technical stuff.
Yeah.
That's all done. I haven't edited it yet, but I shot all the footage finally. And then I'm working on the practical demo now. You know, okay. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it.
Oh, me too. It'll take a bit to edit there.
People are asking me to speak Arabic. My Arabic is so bad.
Give the people what they want, Med.
أنا أقدر أحاول أتكلم عربي لكن أنا عايش في أمريكا I'm not very well practiced. So,
what did you say?
I said I could speak. Wait, what did I say? Yeah, I could speak Arabic. However, I live in America, so I'm not exposed to like if you grow up somewhere, you're more able to speak the language. But I only got Arabic from my mom, and studying the Quran and stuff.
Word. My Spanish has severely deteriorated as the years have gone on.
I think my Spanish is better than my Arabic.
I think your Spanish is probably better than my Spanish.
I doubt that.
What are you drawing lately? So you're doing, I know you're drawing from life here, but are you have you cooked in on the course that you're thinking about doing at all?
A little bit, yeah. I just came back from a long road trip to Florida visiting my brother, so it was a really tough wrench in my whole process. So I'm kind of reframing my brain in the last day or two. So, but yeah, I got the course idea coming up, and going to be launching that hopefully in September. Especially with all the new traffic that'll be coming through because of Lightbox.
Yeah. That's really cool to hear though. How long were you in Florida?
Like 5 or 6 days.
How long's your brother been out there? I forget
a long time.
Always, yeah. That's where he's been most of the time. Like he was out there when we were living together and stuff, right?
Yeah. He was there for Full Sail. People are asking who is this guy. I'm talking with Steven Zapata. He's a good friend of mine, great artist, has a YouTube channel. Blah blah blah. But I didn't plan this, so otherwise I'd have some kind of overlay saying featuring Steven Zapata. I guess I could change the title.
You don't have to feel like you need to do that. We're just chilling.
Yeah,
that's fine. That was a marketing faux pas on my part, right there. Business people would scold me for that.
How long is the stream? I don't know. I'm just trying this out. Maybe an hour or 2 hours, something like that. Steven is a magician with the graphite lead. Yes, he is.
Wow, that's very kind.
Where did I get my references? From Graphite Studios. They have a lot of great reference packs. I should put the affiliate link in my description, but that's
wise. That would be wise. Yeah, look at those photos. Look at that quality photograph right there.
This pack specifically is the splash art pack, so there's a lot of really great poses of foreshortening and action stuff.
Oh, that's cool. And that's wise to kind of like group it as a splash art pack. That's wise. That's cool.
Yeah, just warming up. But why focus on warming up when you can just let me completely derail you? Ahmed, what's on your heart right now? Like, what's the deepest thing that's happening to you? Just get right into the dirt. Oh God, dude, it's just blank. It's cleared. That's all it is. It's nothing. It's beautiful.
Oh, that's where you want to be.
Yeah, you know the place.
It's a great place. Just feeling nice and empty in the best way possible. Clear-minded, feeling simple. It's a good feeling.
Indeed. Hey, Janosch Art. I saw you did a podcast with him, right?
I did. That was fun. Yeah. Hey, Janosch. What's up, man? I see you in there.
Good old friend in Berlin.
That was a lot of fun.
Thoughts on Clip Studio? I don't know. I've never used it. I can't.
Okay, so I can say something about Clip Studio. Yeah. It looks dope. I also have not used it, but I was working a job last year where I sat next to someone who was doing the same job as me, but they were doing everything in Clip Studio. So I watched them use it for like 2 months, and it can do a lot of crazy stuff that Photoshop can't. So I'm interested. It looks good. I'd recommend you check it out.
Okay. Thanks.
It did like patterned, it had these crazy brushes that could do non-repeating like foliage, but not stamped. It was like seamless, and it was like all vectorized, so it was like always crisp at any resolution. It was really cool to see.
Yeah, Photoshop should step up their game with stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they got comfy, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's still called Photoshop. Come on.
Who's editing photos in this? I don't know a single person.
Yeah. What's up, Yevsan? Who do you think will win the Cynics contest? I don't know, man. Some good players in that. We should tag Cynics. Maybe he wants to join.
Douglas Lima says, you guys need to make another art and spirit video, maybe a part 2. I'm down for that. That was the podcast that you and I did on my channel when you came and visited me.
Yeah, we talked about psychedelics.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Which I haven't tried. I haven't done anything, but... Moving on. DMT, elk, hunting. Hi, I'm Joe Rogan.
Interesting. How interesting. I wouldn't know, but wow, interesting.
Freelance clients prefer your portfolio degrees. Yes, that's true. What are the reference photos from? Someone else answer that, please. Because I answered it like twice already. By the way, Olive, I know you're in there in the chat. Really great character design that you did. Really proud of that. Super good. Very cool.
Someone's asking for my YouTube channel, so if you excuse me, I'm gonna paste it in the chat real
Hi.
quick.
Oh my god. Panda.
Yeah. Second here.
Link brushes, please. Go to any of my other videos. It's in all of the descriptions. Little bit. Okay. Hey, Madeline. Madeline or Madeline? I never know. I made a video recently about the daily swamp idea. I don't know if you saw the video, but this idea that every day you have to get through a portion of the drawing process where it's just warming up without expectations.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, you get caught up with unnecessary things. So whatever your hand makes in terms of mark making, it's valid, and it's kind of what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I think that's super important. You know, that's what basically the only stuff on my channel is just some drawing companions for doing just that and reminding you to keep it unstructured. I think people are very inclined to, after they've been drawing for like a minute, just launching right into, all right, is this good? Is this bad? You know, is this going to be a portfolio piece? You know, what is this? Is it something that's going to be popular? It's like, you got to give it some room to breathe, man.
Yeah.
For real. And I don't know if you find it to be the same, but like a lot of times the most interesting visual ideas sometimes come in that completely unstructured space.
Oh yeah.
You know? Yeah. You can kind of get addicted to it because it's like, yeah, I've had enough stuff come out of that space where I'm just like not thinking, completely lost, no goal. I've had enough good stuff come out of that I just feel like I have to keep returning to it, you know?
I remember one time in Michael Chaffee's class, vehicles and props, we were in there, and one of the process images was kind of that. It was very loose, very, I don't know who did it, but it was completely unstructured, and it had a really nice effect, and the result was great, and was used for the vehicle design. But I remember, and he was really loving it, but his response was, when he was in school, his teachers would see stuff like that and say, yeah, but can you reproduce it? Can you do that again and have the same result? And I think that's a toxic way to think about it.
Yeah, I think that's old school.
Yeah.
That's old school stuff. It's like,
I miss Chaffee.
Because then that sort of discounts the sublime, right? It wouldn't be sublime if you could just repeat it perfectly every time.
Right. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Tukakuga asks me, do you have a favorite time period for classical contemporary art? Not really. I think I've seen amazing stuff in literally any time period, so I wouldn't say I have a hard favorite. You know, for sort of like straight, like technical ambition, you know, the salon stuff from, you know, the French academies in the 1800s and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all pretty good benchmarking, but it's like, you know, I think I probably spend more time thinking about the caves of Lascaux and how sophisticated those drawings are, even though they're like, what, 30,000 years old or something like that. That probably keeps me up at night more than anything Bouguereau or Jerome did.
I didn't expect that answer. My answer would be anything anime. Anime is the best, no matter what.
The perfect time period, anime. I was born in year of anime 13.
Yeah. Please
Yep.
visit the Washout Alley sometime. Maybe Xander. Maybe. I think I follow you on Instagram, by the way. Xander.
Yo, Xander, what's up, dude?
Do you use music to help with the drawing flow? Yeah, sometimes. Favorite anime? Honestly, I haven't even seen much anime, so I can't claim to be much of a weeb yet. But because I've been to Japan like 8 times, but I don't watch anime. But I like the art, especially there's so many different styles within anime. You know, you got the classic Evangelion kind of look, Cowboy Bebop. And if you go further back from that, you got I forgot what it was called, but like the original mech stuff, really detailed stuff going on. Really like it. You know, big fan of Kill la Kill, that kind of look. تتكلم عربي. Yeah, I already spoke Arabic.
I think Vampire Hunter D is one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
What's it about?
It's about a vampire hunter. Yeah. That's all I remember.
Cool, man. Ryan, since you asked so rudely, I'm not going to answer that question. Let's see if I'm going to tag Cynics.
I'm scrolling through chat questions.
Made the head way too big. That's fine. It's just a warm up.
Dude, somebody wants you to teach them how to draw.
Ah.
Yeah.
What do you know?
What do you think about that? Do you ever think about like teaching drawing, like talking about drawing and like how to do it?
If I was good at drawing, maybe, but no, I'm more of a musician, so.
Right. I forgot about that. Yeah. On second thought, it'd be like really weird if you tried to teach drawing. That was
Really
stupid of me to
weird.
even think about.
Yeah. Get off my stream.
You can literally boot me anytime. I'm testing you.
Ever watch anything directed by Akira Kurosawa? Yes. Great films, great cinematography, great shapes and stuff. You know, playing Ghost of Tsushima brings those vibes really well, so that's enjoyable. How did you and Cynics meet? Twitter? I don't know. We both lived in California, hung out. Bierstadt's great too. How
Say
many?
what?
No, somebody mentioned Bierstadt when they're talking about you. Shahad is asking, how many years have you practiced the hobby of drawing? Because your drawing, inshallah, is very beautiful. Let's see, for 30 years. You know, I've been drawing scribbles since I was 2 years old. But I started taking it more seriously and in high school, middle school / high school. I'm 32 now, so you know that's a long time. 16 years probably, taking it very seriously.
It's a long time, man. Don't you ever get tired?
Nah, dude. Someone asked me how long I've been digital painting for, because they've been trying really hard for like 3 years and they still haven't been able to do what I'm doing. And I had to think about it, like, how long have I been painting digitally? And I did the math, about 19 years messing with Photoshop and Wacom tablets,
Jeez.
learning layers and yeah.
Pretty crazy. That is so. I guess I hadn't thought about it. But yeah, something similar to that for me too. Because I think I got my first tablet when I was 15, 14.
Yeah, it's about I was about 13 when I got my first tablet.
Remember.
So I mean, it goes to show. If you guys just put in the time, you'll do great. After 19 years.
Just white knuckle it for 19 years, man. You'll be fine.
شاهد أنا ما أقدر أقرأ العربي صعب علي لأنه صغير على السكرين. Yeah, thanks. What is your favorite Japanese cuisine? Oh, dude, I love it all, but okonomiyaki kind of takes the top chart for me. Arabic 10 out of 10. Shukran. What about starting at 30? It's never too late. Can we see baby Ahmed's drawing? Yeah, maybe I'll do a YouTube video on that or something. How's Fanny? How's the dog?
Oh, she's great.
Dude, I miss that dog.
You know, she's very missable. She's where is she? I don't know. She's not here being my friend. She's out in the living room somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, she's been working on her squirrel game, working towards the big day for her where she catches a squirrel. I'm sure she's gonna get there.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I forgot to answer the question someone asked me. What was it?
Was it the beard question? Oh.
Yeah. Have you used Beardstock's work to learn before? I can't remember if I've ever done a copy of him, but I've copied a lot of art, so probably somewhere in there I've done his, and I've certainly looked at it at museums for a very long time. So
I do know that Jamie Jones did study Bierstadt a lot.
He's great for just getting the feeling of grand scale, you know. A few people did it bigger than him.
And the lighting, juicy lighting.
Very luminous paintings.
Finally at your stream, I haven't occasion yet. Just want to say thank you for all your effort and work that you do in your videos. Learned so much. Love from Poland. Love to Poland from me. Thank you, Victoria. Yes, Ryan, I'm planning on making a book. Chill.
Wow, you stepped to him. Oh my God.
He's, yeah. من أين أنت? Originally from Iraq, Baghdad. I was born in Baghdad. David Dubois. Mods, can you remove that person, please? He's been harassing me for the last month in my DMs.
Mods, destroy him!
Dude. Got any advice for breaking into color? Oh, dude, just watch my color videos. I don't know. Some of the comments here are so unbelievably hypocritical. Hate it when digital artists in particular keep superimposing lines until their proportional sketch looks proportional. Yeah.
That's what you hate? Oh my God. Good for you. It's like, whoa, there's so many other things I hate in the world, like people being jerks and suffering and poverty. It's great that you can just hate that. Dope.
Dude, I miss your awful sense of humor.
I just go on other people's streams to be a jerk, and I'm nice on my chat.
What is my favorite medium? Probably mechanical pencil on sketchbook paper. But for ideas and concept, definitely just digital. I might switch over to Crayola crayons. Right on, James. On Bristol. I just bought a huge Bristol pad that I plan on making actual art on someday.
It's going to be nice.
I have actually a gallery showing here in Ohio in December, and I don't know what to put yet.
That's dope.
These people are like to host artists and video game related stuff, and so I gotta figure all that out.
Awesome, man. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Did they seem inclined to anything? Like when they approached you about it, did they have any ideas of what it would be?
No, they just asked me if I was interested, and I think we'll be talking about that soon, since it's still a ways off. But yeah, I'll probably do like some pencil drawing stuff, and then prints of concept paintings and portraits.
Sounds good, man.
Yeah.
Would be very, very dope.
Dude, my proportions are so off right now. You drawing right now?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not. Should I be?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of vibing right now.
Pog. Thank you, Tuka Kuga. Have I ever dabbled in animation? Not quite. I'm curious to do so, though. Mm-hmm.
You did do a video where you animated what's his face from Overwatch once.
True. Junkrat. I now realize that trying to warm up and reading the chat at the same time is probably not the best idea. I should do this before the stream.
Yeah, I think people like watching your warm-ups. I think you're good. I mean, come on, man. These uneducated masses, you think they can tell the difference between your warm-ups and your good stuff? Please.
Uneducated man. Yeah, you be my negative voice of things I want to say but won't.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. How much time do I usually warm up? Well, I made a video about it, but 30 to 40 minutes before I unlock the Goldilocks zone of drawing.
15 to 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you feel the same way, but I know for me, like, it's like every day that I wake up is like, all right, today's the day that I will be good, Yeah,
we're all there. Oh, dude, you recommended House of Suns by Alistair Reynolds.
Uh-huh.
I'm halfway through it. I have no idea what's going on. Like, I'm so disconnected from the narrative. I get the gist of it, but I'm just so not in it.
I warned you. I warned you.
Why would you do this to me?
Wow, jeez. I did warn you.
You did. But it's hard to go to that after Three Body,
Yeah, Three Body has a much better structure. It's like I like Alistair Reynolds stuff because, as I warned you, it's like the ideas individually to me are very cool, but it does feel like you can just kind of get a little slippery with the overall plot.
Yeah. Or lack of a plot. I know there's something to do with the Andromeda Galaxy. There's something to do about Shatterlings, I guess. But I'm like...
Maybe I should have recommended a different one, because that one specifically is like a mystery where like it all comes to a big mystery reveal crescendo. And that's not like all his other books. So I probably should have... I forgot about that. I probably should have recommended another one.
Maybe I'll come back to it another time.
Just return it. Audible's so easy with that.
I might. Have you listened to the Bobaverse series?
The Bobaverse? No, I don't think so.
We Are Legion, We Are Bob. I know, it's funny. And it's probably one of the best sci-fis that is also not only well written but really funny. And it's quite the story. It's hard to say what it's about without spoiling anything.
I gotta check that out.
Yeah, highly recommend.
If you're interested in I know you kind of, I don't know if you listen to a lot of nonfiction, but I just finished this amazing book, which is good if you ever like need to get through a hard time or where you need to push through.
Yeah.
It's called Endurance: Shackleton's Incredible Journey.
Oh, Shackleton. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the story of his doomed voyage to the Arctic and surviving that experience with his men.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Wow,
Okay.
It was great.
Yeah, I've been meaning
recommend that.
to actually watch some documentaries on the story, but never got around to it. It's called Endurance.
Yeah, Endurance. It's very well performed too, with a gravelly English accent that really is appropriate for the subject matter.
And so Shackleton went forth onto the ice.
Yeah, you're not far off there. Good stuff. See if you can listen to like the if you're interested in it, see if you can listen to like the
sample,
just the introduction, because the description of like his boat breaking apart is one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. It was incredible.
Got it. I have not been looking at the chat at all.
Let's see.
Anything?
Let me look. People say they like seeing warm-ups. Someone wants to know what you're currently working on.
Warm-ups.
Yep.
What tablet am I using? I'm using the Wacom Intuos Pro Medium, which I think is the best thing ever.
Flixmon, I have not played Blasphemous. I have a lot of games on my hit list right now, but I just haven't had time to start getting down that list lately. I was playing Divinity Original Sin 2 for a while there, but I stopped after Act 1 because I got very busy. Great game, though.
Good to see you too, Nicholas Scola. I think I remember our conversation we had. Yeah. Kind of odd random, but are you into spirituality and such? Yeah, a little bit here and there.
Now we're asking the right questions.
On my ayahuasca trip, I saw the light, bro.
It's all one trip, man. Okay. Hey, man.
Yeah,
I felt it.
Oh, I remember that line.
There was a lot of that.
Saad Anwar, hearing and watching you work is helping me work, so this is great. Yeah, that's what this is for. Because I want to do the Cynics Challenge painting today, but I need to warm up first. That's what this is for.
All right, yeah, you can't just crush them. You got to give them the uber crush, right?
Yeah.
No fighting chance.
Yeah.
Just hold them down by their throat, just pin them to the floor, be like, that's right. You're all bad dogs.
Jesus.
You gotta paint better. Well, I didn't say that's you. That's you doing that. It's not me.
You can't.
You gotta get off their throats like that, man. Chill.
Yo, I'm being framed here. When I was at my brother's, I've been wanting to see Close Encounters of a Third Kind, and we started watching it, and it's really good, man. You've seen it?
I can't watch that stuff. You know that.
Okay, all right. Well, we didn't finish it because we all fell asleep, but still gotta finish that. You can't. What do you, dude? Pentagon just announced off-road vehicles, man. You saw that? With the New York Times. You doing the thing? Okay.
Sorry, bud. Were you talking to me? I was talking to Deirdre.
Oh, yeah.
My bad. What'd you say?
You saw that the Pentagon, New York Times was talking about off-road crafts and whatnot?
You mean the one from 3 years ago, a year ago, or is there like an even more recent one?
No, this was like last month.
Oh, God. The one last month, I think I probably saw. Yeah.
Yeah. There was some kind of
Yeah.
hearing, and Pentagon now says they're going to be releasing information about this stuff every 6 months.
Yes, I remember that. Because there's senators demanding it now, right? That's what it is.
Yeah, California, that guy or something.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Well, you know my policy.
Yeah, I know your
Turns out to be
policy.
true.
Instant jump off a bridge.
I'm out of here, man. You guys can deal with this existential crap. I'm gonna find out what's on the other side. Steven out.
You crazy. Hey, Fire Seal. Bork. I've been struggling for the past weeks, and I'm hoping to learn from your videos because you keep your videos humorous, but at the same time, you're also teaching everyone here. Thanks, Lexiar Tanga. Soul says, I'd die for Steven Zapata.
Oh my! Don't do that.
Wait, who's...
I want you to live for Steven Zapata.
Yeah. Brandon, I'm giving you a warning. This dude's trolling.
Trolling how? What are they saying?
Saying something about mediocre scribbles and calling it a warm-up. Doesn't count or something. Jeez.
All right. Yeah.
Brandon, it's better if you just stop talking. Don't argue with people.
Shh.
Hey, Russ. Good to see you, man. Random question. Ahmed, can you actually speak Arabic? No.
You get this so much, huh?
لأنه لا أريد أتكلم عربي الآن.
We're asked, do we live in a simulation? Statistically, yes.
Probably.
Ontologically, perhaps.
I'm doing great, Russ. Doing great. Well, if you're going to be toxic here, buddy, maybe just don't respond to that.
Why are you resisting banning him? Just ban him, or do you want me to dig in?
Let's give it some time.
I could feed the troll if you want.
Yeah. I don't even know what his argument was, but it seems pretty bad.
I think that, you know, some things really get to Brandon, and he's just reaching out. You know, he wants some connection.
Understandable.
Yeah, I think that's probably what's going on here.
You can only hear me in right ear. Sorry. Okay, let me fix that. I know that's annoying. Can you hear me in both now? Also, hi, Uni.
Tuka Kuga is asking me, does chocolate belong with peanut butter, and why yes? Man, the why yes is fascinating. I mean, I don't know, but I'd love to know. Probably some flavonoid kind of thing.
It's how the world should be, chocolate and peanut butter.
If only everything was just one smooth experience of chocolate and peanut butter.
Wait, is the audio better now?
You dropped out for me there for a second, man. What'd you say?
I was asking if... Oh, wait. Let me just turn the mic. It was facing the wrong way. The audio is not better. Okay. It should be good now, right? Thank you, Dominic. Let's see. My bad. See, this is why I did this test stream, so I can figure out this stuff before the big show happens. For the big show. I'm talking about it, man. I'm telling you. Stuff's going down.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Yeah. How did I start the warm up with the torso and the head? I usually start with the rib cage, just a circle, and do a gesture line and do a head and whatever. But right now I'm at a point where I'm just drawing shapes kind of mindlessly based on the reference. Let's see. Thoughts on Doom? Doom's great. Great soundtrack too. Really good for working out.
The new Doom is also on my video game hit list. Soon.
Yeah. Yevsan asks, is it just me or is it hard to use pen pressure in digital? I've been doing uniform line width all these years and gave pressure a shot and it looks really bad for me. I mean, yeah, I mean, if hard line is your thing, that's, and I've seen your work. You do a great job with that. Me personally, I like the feeling of pressure and treating it like a pencil, because I can, do this really lightly and then immediately go hard on the opacity just by pressing harder. And that's really good for what I want to do.
It takes a little while to build up the dexterity, but it does come. Tablets are really kind of just like their own thing with their own learning curve.
I've never played Sekiro, no. If you could only choose 3 colors to paint with for the rest of your life, which would you pick? Asks Kate Jones.
Red, yellow, and blue.
That's hilarious. But what if you couldn't mix them?
That wasn't in the question, Ahmed.
What brush am I using now? Well, it's in my brush pack, in the description of all my other videos, and in this. It's free. Just put 0 in the thing. The current brush is this. It's a Chinese thing. I don't know what it says, but it is, in my opinion, one of the best brushes I've ever come across. Ahmed, do you ever enjoy drawing animals? I've been really into Claire Wendling's animals lately, but oh man, I've got no idea how people do that. No, I don't draw animals too much, but a lot of my favorite artists do, yeah, like Claire Wendling, John Cooper, Loti, or Daxter, who goes by Vichil. She has like the weirdest Instagram name. I'm trying to get her to change it. But they draw animals very well. And Emily Pearson as well, really nice tigers. That question was by Relia Rohrbeck. Thank you for the question. Let's see. I'm behind. Kind Suki says, I've been drawing with references for 2 years now, and yet I'm still so bad at drawing from imagination and feel a bit discouraged. Could you please give some advices on that? Yeah, it's like it depends on what you want to draw, but like there's a lot of things you can internalize in your mental library, whether it's gesture, figures, poses, line work, or specific things like costume, props, scenes, details, or different faces or facial features. But all those things you have to kind of study carefully. But let's say, for example, I wanted to zoom in. I guess I can't zoom in. Can I do this? Yeah, let's say I wanted to draw this arm in that specific pose from memory. What I would do is look at the reference and try to do a quick drawing of it, or a careful drawing, but like kind of just look at it and let my mind process what I'm seeing, and just do that real quick. And then what I would do is turn it off and try to do it again without looking. Oh crap, I don't remember. I guess there was a shoulder line. There's something like this. The arm comes up like that. Does the forearm do this? Does it overlap? And then this is the point where I'd be asking questions of like, what am I missing from the reference? What did the hand do? Was it like this? And then once I do that, I move this over again and then see what was wrong. And in the reference, it's actually straight up here. The shoulder goes like that. The hand is actually angled this way. And so I would draw it again from reference. And I keep doing that. And by the time you've done it 5 or 6 times, you will have internalized subconsciously the thing that you're trying to learn. Now, granted, I've drawn many arms and hands like this, so I could kind of make it up. But if you were starting out, that's how I would suggest doing it. There's Jason Brubaker's video on cognitive drawing covers this. Psycher also covers this as well. Repetitive drawing. It's the idea of drawing it, using reference, looking away, looking back again, and practice that.
Huh. I didn't know that they covered that too. I tell my students now to do this. This is an exercise that I give them, but I just remembered it from our time together in our long years of talking art every second of the day. And I didn't know there were other people who covered that. That's interesting.
Yeah. I think Psycho was the first to vocalize it in a video. And then Jason Brubaker also, it felt like it was around the same time. They explain it a little bit differently, but Jason Brubaker has a book of specific details of drawing characters and work pages that you can fill out. And I believe he has a free 60-page or maybe 30-page sample for you to practice. And if you want, you can get the whole book, print it out, draw it, and learn like specifics of the arm, the face, like widths of the shoulders, the eyes, everything. It's all in there. Check it out. So that's cool. Jason Brubaker. He has a YouTube channel.
Keep
go
going.
ahead. I was just saying he has a YouTube channel, but go ahead.
I was just going to answer a question. Steven, you have to arrange a fight between your 2 favorite characters. Who would fight? I don't know. My 2 favorite characters? Jesus, I don't think it would be a very interesting fight.
Okay, maybe reframe it as action characters.
All right, let me think.
Because you'd probably like talk about Iago or something from Othello. Was it from Othello?
Yeah, Iago is from Othello. Yeah, I'd like to see Iago from Shakespeare's Othello fight the Joker from Batman.
Aren't they the same guy?
Basically, that's why I want to see who winds up more cunning. Yeah, screw it. That's who I'd want to see. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right, what else am I missing here? God, there's so much in the chat. I'm glad I'm not like a big streamer like XQC, because there's no way to keep up with that kind of chat.
No way. You need help. Someone would just have to like feed you the questions, and it would be their full-time job.
Hamoud, Habibi, Habibi. Okay. Hamoud, by the way, is a nickname for Ahmed. Yeah, I need to fix this audio situation so it's not so uneven.
When is someone going to ask who I am so I can plug my YouTube again? God.
It's Steven Zapata. Do you have any advice on how not to be exploited as an intern? No. I actually don't. I never thought about that. That's. I don't have any experience with anything like that. Hamouda, Hamoudi, Hamed, Hamedan. Yeah, a lot of nicknames. How do you overcome decision paralysis? So analysis paralysis is big. And one way to overcome it is either flip a coin or just jump into whatever, like jumping into the water. Or there's like a dice rolling thing, like a D20 for D&D, and maybe you have like 5 different choices of something you have to do, or a specific design or a color or a lighting scenario. Just flip a coin, roll the dice, and let that choose for you. The universe will will its way through that.
Live in the chaos.
Yeah. Whatever will bewilder me. Whatever will bewilder me.
Xander says, are you streaming, Steven? No, I'm not. I'm just talking. Kata Jones asks, Steven, are you volunteering for the job being Ahmed's executive assistant? I don't volunteer for anything like that. If he wants to pay me to be his executive assistant, well, that's different. I don't come cheap, that's for sure.
Warming up isn't the most effective training strategy. Sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that Soul says, Steven, I'm having drawing companion withdrawals. I have a bunch in the tank. I'm just waiting to post them, so you will be relieved very shortly.
If you don't think warming up is a good training strategy, then what do you suggest?
Oh, don't do this. Why did you do this?
I'm curious. Like, let's see this mastermind at work.
All right, Brandon. Welcome to the big time. Give us your thesis.
So you shouldn't warm up? Like, what are you saying, dude? This should be interesting. Look, David, my job is to feed the trolls because I myself am a troll. Steven, aside from the face, do you have any favorite body part to draw and play around with? I know mine are arms because of the subtle curves. I can answer that for Steven. And for Steven, he really likes drawing the male back.
Very good, Ahmed. Very good.
All those subtle muscles.
It is the most fun. Once you have a grip on it, the back is so fun to draw. Yeah.
Daniel Katayev. Hi, Ahmed Aldoori. I love how dynamic the poses and perspective of your characters are. How do you improve on it? How do you advise practicing and training this skill? So poses and perspective. Oh God, that's such a huge. That's like. I can't really answer that in just one go. But if anything, I could suggest practicing 1 point, 2 point, 3 point perspective. And so, you know, if you're able to draw things in 3 point perspective like this rather easily, then you're already off to a good start. Because this is kind of what I kind of do when I'm drawing characters in dynamic poses in 3D. And it's like I'm imagining a 3-dimensional space that I'm kind of carving 3D shapes into. So practice that as much as you can with basic shapes like cubes, cylinders, spheres. Although spheres in perspective are just spheres. Unless it's a focal length that's different, then it might be stretched like an egg. So if you can do that, if you could break down the body in just simple parts like an egg like this, the hips are like that, and then more spheres for the rest of the body parts, you can kind of get that character in perspective and have it feel like it's 3D. And that's for just constructing the figure in 3D. But like regarding gesture and poses to make them feel dynamic, at the very least, what I could recommend is avoid having the shoulder line and the hip line being parallel, because then that kind of creates a very stiff character standing up. What you could do, what you can see in a lot of classical artwork, Michelangelo, David, all that stuff, is if you do the shoulders slanted against each other like this, that creates a gesture line like that. And already it's a little bit more dynamic than just standing stiff. And then you can kind of find the center of gravity of where that person is and where the load-bearing weight is. So already by just shifting those two things, it'll feel more dynamic. And couple this with the idea of drawing in perspective, with the 3 point perspective, you'll get, I think, what you're asking for. Hope that answers your question. Oh God, there's, let's see. Could you give a good example of the spine not aligning with the line of action? Yeah, I agree. I think the line of action usually is emanating from the spine for the main gesture. But if you have a character, let's say shoulder line is like that, hip line is like this, creates a gesture like that, you could put the ribs there. Then you can have your arm like this with a sword or something, and the head's here. And I'm just kind of figuring this out. Like maybe maybe a spear or something. Yeah, see, it kind of follows that spine, but maybe what the teachers might be referring to is whatever the body is doing. If the arms are kind of carrying a different line of action, going like that, holding a spear or sword, you know, whereas the hips and the shoulder, not the shoulder, yeah, the rib cage kind of has this line of action. So it's actually multiple lines of action that could be playing there. So I don't know.
Yeah, the line of action is really like, it's a tool, you know? It's not like some ethereal truth about the pose, you know? So like with any tool, you can bend it, layer them on top of each other. Like you do need to have a very clear understanding of it, but there's no like right or wrong or true single one, you know?
I don't know the Hamoud song. Yeah, what Steven just said. I didn't hear what he said, but I agree.
I'm going to run in a minute here, man, because I got to go help Deirdre with some stuff.
Yeah.
I'll hang on for a second and see if there's any questions.
Yeah, thanks for joining, man.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Thank you for having me. Brandon did post his thesis. It was, you know, it's an opinion. Yeah. So that's good. You know, just like all of us, our viewpoint basically just comes down to our own personal prejudices, and that's about it.
Okay, cool.
That is just the truth for everyone. People are recommending some stuff to draw. Someone wants to know how you scroll your brush size so fast.
I use this. Wait, can you see that? Hold on. This is like a little. It's called Designer Deluxe. It's a little keyboard thing, and I use this to change the brush size. Little wheel. It's been a game changer for me. I love it. Stupid question. Let's see.
Soul, the shading tut is coming soon. I have almost all of the footage shot, finally. I just need to edit it.
How old are you?
Are you talking to me?
No.
Oh. Keita Jones wants to know, any advice, Steven or Ahmed, to get my 9-year-old niece to appreciate any other art than anime? Just every time you see her like enjoying something, just make her feel bad about it.
No.
And, I think it'll be fine.
No, honestly, embrace that she's, you know, appreciating anime. I don't think, like, if you appreciate like a different, you know, style or, you know, genre or Renaissance, like that's your thing. If other people don't see it, it's much like music, you know. If you have a different palette that's expanded because of your, you know, lifetime of experiences, you can't expect somebody to also appreciate the same thing. So that, I think, comes with time. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with anime. It's a good starting point. But if anything, just slowly just introduce art that you like and ask her what she thinks about it. And, you know, find art that's similar to what she likes, maybe in content.
You know, I loved Dragon Ball Z was like one of my big influences when I was a kid. I just wanted to like get that energy, just like the explosive energy. And that transitioned quite clearly into a love for the old masters. It was like basically 1-to-1, you know, just the mass, the volume, the muscularity, you know, very similar, really.
I want to see this guy's work. No, I'm not. I'm good. I'm not. I'm not going to judge. Ling Ling Insurance, we're good. Ling Ling. Any Ling Ling wannabes here? Practicing 40 hours? On this stream with me is Steven Zapata, a friend of mine. This was just a practice, not practice, just a test stream, and I invited him on board real quick.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Happy to be here. Always fun to catch up with you. And on that note, I am going to sign off. The schedule calls, so I gotta go get on it.
Right on. Cool.
All right, buddy. Do your thing. This has been fun. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you for joining. I'll see you next time.
All right. Take care, brother. Talk soon. And thanks everyone in the chat for all the questions and hanging out. This was fun. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
All right, seated. Okay. So question, hey Ahmed, my name is Sydney. I'm a young artist. I'm going into high school. Your art is very inspiring to me. I was wondering if you had any tips for young artists. Yeah, just when I was in high school, I would, it was definitely my passion to be drawing a lot. Unfortunately, my grades suffered a bit, but they turned out to not matter so much in the end. But, I still did decent. But I would collect all the art that I loved. Mostly it was comic book art, J. Scott Campbell, Joe Madureira. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But and I would draw their art a lot. I would copy, try to understand it, and some anime here and there. But I would say lean into whatever you love and draw that a lot, and you'll get very good. I know there's a lot of art teachers out there who will say, dumb things like don't draw anime, or you have to study the masters. Like, this is, true. Studying the masters is really ideal. Figure out how things were done before you and stuff. But especially at a young age, I think mileage is really important, and try to understand like what foundations are. What is values, what is color, how do you break down things like perspective. So just be curious about things, and try to figure out how the things you love look the way they do, and try to reverse engineer the process to get that knowledge. Yeah, sorry if that answer was kind of all over the place. Let's see. Hi, do you use Procreate often? And if so, would you consider making a Procreate brush pack? I love your work. Thank you. I don't use it that often. I only use it when I'm traveling. And I use the default stuff on there. So I'm not really interested in making a brush pack. Keyboard name, please. Let me find it. It's this. Deluxeworld.com. I got the silver one, I think. Deluxe Designer keyboard. Ling Ling wannabe. Heck yeah. Let's see, what else do we got here? Nothing wrong with let's see. Can we expect you to stream more often? Maybe. I'm trying this out pretty much to make sure it works for Lightbox coming up, because that's mostly it's going to be entirely online, and I'll be streaming on my channel, and I just want to make sure it works. But I don't know. having fun now, so I may or may not do this again. Probably. Oh, this is paused. Okay. There's some lessons on... I hate that when I try to look at the chat and I scroll down a little bit, it goes all the way down and I miss everything. Mm-hmm. Mom's Warm Yogurt. That's quite the name. Ahmed, is it a bad idea to include a couple of character turnarounds in a portfolio applying for a keyframe artist position within the animation industry? No, I mean, I think it's fine unless it's distracting from your main portfolio bulk. Because I think showing turnarounds shows that you can think through the design of the orthographic, which comes in handy for keyframe art, because you need to know what characters and props and things look like from different angles and different perspectives. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, I'm curious to see your art now, Brandon. Do you have a link? Why is tablet better than the screen? Personally, it's because, for me, answering William's question, I started out with a tablet. I never had a Cintiq when I was a kid. So I just got used to the hand-eye coordination, and I feel like I can make bigger strokes with smaller hand movements using the tablet, as opposed to like drawing on a big screen. But drawing on a screen has its advantages, you know, replicating like direct one-to-one movement. But I've just gotten used to the tablet. Mr. Mustafa asks, Ahmed, I live in Iraq, so I don't think I'll get a teacher soon. Any advice for learning by myself? Yeah, I'd say do what you're doing now. Find online resources, watch YouTube videos, check out Gumroads. There's a lot of content online, and try to build a map for yourself of where you want to be and try to figure out how to get there. Some Garcher asks, got any advice to get over the fear of posting? Well, you could post under a different name, so you don't have to feel like your name is attached to it, and just see what happens. Or try to, maybe you're resisting posting because you're afraid of the rejection or exposing yourself out there. But if you do just little by little, bit by bit, inch by inch, I wouldn't be too worried. My brushes work on Procreate. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Germ. Steven is not related to James, but they are from the similar area. Let's see. Scrolling down. You're making... All right. Jack Lee asks, hey, Med, do you have any mentorship recommendations? I heard about Anthony Jones' mentorship is quite good. I don't know much about actual mentorships. I've heard a lot of good things about Anthony Jones, as well as John Park and Adam Duff from Lucid Pixel. And they're all great teachers, so I can't imagine that being a waste of time or money. So you're welcome, Venton, for the keyboard. Draw 400 days a year. Yeah, I agree. If you can draw it slowly, you can draw it quickly. What is the hardest goal you get until now? I don't understand the question. Hey, what's up, Jay? Do you have any tips on... Dang it, scroll down again. What the... Let's see. I've been putting off doing studies like this for so long, but now I'm drawing along with you and I'm enjoying it a lot. Thanks so much. I'll try to draw 40 hours a day. Heck yeah. Glad to hear it. Just make sure you have the Ling Ling insurance. Nicolas Munoz. Hola, hola, Ahmed amigo. Ha pasado tiempo. Hello, welcome. Wondering if you had any advice. I feel like I'm in an endless loop. I finish any drawing and the next day I feel like I can't draw anything right, so I can't even bring myself to try. I don't know. I mean, that's a hard one. I do have a couple sketchbook videos where I talk about things like that. Just watch those. I think I cover the concept of going through the daily swamp or going through that struggle each day, because every artist deals with that one way or another. James is not, I'm sorry. Steven Zapata is not related to James Zapata. Both are great artists, though. Let's see. Poggers, dude. PogChamp. Am I making a perspective tutorial? Maybe. I might make a course on it. Sid designs, hey Med, in my last year of high school, and I'm torn between going to art school or going to school for something in STEM field. Did you face anything like this when you were graduating high school? And if so, do you have any advice? Well, I did face the exact same thing. I ended up going to computer science and engineering technology at University of Toledo. That was a huge mistake. I was very depressed because I wasn't doing art there. And I realized that I should have just went with what I wanted to do. But I don't know. It's hard to say because, like, I also don't always recommend going to art school, you know, especially nowadays with online being so available and cheaper. And you have other options like Brainstorm and CDA when, you know, obviously when the virus stuff stops. But I don't know. It's so hard to answer that. But you don't want to put in a bunch of money into something that you don't feel you're going to be doing effectively, you know, for the rest of your life or career. You know, I would be so depressed being in those engineering classes and go home. I'd go home and like not do the homework and I would just draw and paint. I got better at drawing, that's for sure, but I definitely was in the wrong place. Would you recommend studying from IRL or full-on paintings? Both. Draw from life, draw from things that are actually in front of you, try to understand the perspective, the objects, construction, look at light, try to understand how shadows work, look at the, you know, different effects of cool light, warm light, and also see how other artists interpret that. Let's see. I'm not working on a comic. I don't really understand the Ethan Becker thing. Ethan's really awesome. I met him over at Lightbox last year. Really nice guy. Can't answer for Med, but after going through the same issue, I find doing studies a good way to keep drawing. I still can't get any new paintings done, but at least I keep drawing. Mileage. Hi there. Yeah, I might do another video, Cynics. What platforms do I favor for art? Definitely Instagram. I don't like Twitter. ArtStation's pretty good, but when it comes to what I like to post on, definitely Instagram and ArtStation. Sometimes Facebook, but rarely. Any games or series you've been excited in these past few days? I have been playing Ghost of Tsushima. It's a beautiful game. I'm looking forward to Cyberpunk. Killer Beard, thank you. It's not as simple as reading just a Scott Robertson book. You have to like really understand and study. I mean, I had him as a teacher and I worked for him in his studio. A lot of it is there, but it's the mileage and processing the information through practice. I wouldn't be so condescending, man. That doesn't really help. Med, you ever going to come back to Cali? Maybe, Jay. Maybe. Do you draw mainly from ref or imagination? Both. About even. I usually warm up with reference. But I usually sketch in my sketchbook from imagination. Or if I'm doing paintings and thumbnails and landscapes and compositions, usually from imagination. But, you know, the reason I use reference for warm-ups is that I can turn my brain off and not worry about specific things and just let my hand synergize with my motor controls in my mind and get my, you know, process going. I don't know if this keyboard has a lefty version. Let's see. Oh God, it skipped again. I can't. Do I still make music? I still play guitar a lot, but I haven't recorded anything lately. Any tips on drawing faster? Yeah, draw very slowly. I know it seems counterintuitive, but if you can draw things carefully and slowly, you can get very fast at it when you're drawing it quickly. Same thing with music. You have to, it's like learning the alphabet, you know, we all started off like this and then very poorly and stuff, but the more you did it carefully and slowly, the quicker you're able to shorthand it and make it look nice. So let's see. Hello. Are there any plans? Doomfire asks, are there any plans to do art tournaments like last year's Limits Challenge? I don't know, but Cynics' challenge right now is really fun. We might be doing another thing like that. I will do a face reveal at 1,000 likes. What do you do when you get stuck in your comfort zone? You know how to get out, but you feel kind of too weak to do it? Asks Loma Lisa. Try new challenges. Like ask yourself what is my weakness, and then I'm gonna practice that thing for a week just to see what happens. Like what if you know, I don't understand how light goes through glass. Okay, and then you challenge yourself for a week, trying to understand how to do that. Look at how other artists do it. Draw the just little step-by-step simple things, and then try to get more complex with it as you go. But whatever your weakness is, try to do that. Sorry, I can't answer all these questions. There's so many things here. I actually don't know much about Mark Brunet's school, but I know he puts a lot of effort into building that, and he has a lot of experience. So I've heard some good things from people who have it. So I don't know. I don't always visualize before I draw. What am I warming up for? I'm warming up because I want to do a painting, and I haven't. Well, I think I'm pretty warmed up by now, but once I get off the stream, I'll be doing a different piece of art. See, that's the thing about like being an artist and streaming. I can't really make art and do the whole Q&A thing at the same time, but both are fun. E-Ray or Ire Azure asks, do you think there are certain artists whose voice will just never relate to others, no matter how hard they try? No one cares, and they will never get popular and always struggle finding work. There are certainly that cases where that happens, where some artists are so understandably in their own world and their own vision, and what they express just happens to not be marketable, and that's fine. And it's like embracing that and accepting that as an artist is one of the hardest things to do if you're trying to market it, right? But I don't know, because like same thing happens with music. There's some music that I absolutely love, but most people wouldn't like it. You know, like prog rock or prog metal. There's a big following, but it's just like it's not the mainstream. So some artists are really, really good, and you know, they might struggle finding work, and that's at the point where you have to come to terms with the fact that there's the market that has its own preferences, and which can evolve, of course, but you might have to also do the art that you love for yourself, and then see what the market asks, and then do that to pay your bills. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes, the stream will be up afterwards, I think. What was it like studying under Scott Robertson? If you've watched his videos, it's just like that. Ensum asks, have you seen the trailer for the game Black Myth Wukong? Yes, and it looks amazing. I love the vibes of, you know, the Monkey King and all those cool animal masks and the boss battles. Really amazing stuff. And I know that the company or the team making it is indie, but they're all experienced from like other bigger companies, and it's really cool to see them do that. It just jumped down again. What are bad warm-ups one should avoid? I feel like I need to step up my warm-up sketching game, asks essentially Leon. I don't know. I don't know if there's like specific like avoid this when you're warming up. I guess one mentality you should avoid when warming up is let it be a warm-up, and don't try to make it an amazing drawing. You know, it might be a habit where you just start drawing and you're like wishing that it was a masterpiece, but that comes after you've warmed up. That's really the only thing that comes to mind. You can warm up with anything, as long as, even if you're just writing letters, if you're writing words and you write a paragraph, that's warming up the motor controls, because writing is drawing. You're just making different marks. Let's see. No way this guy trained under Scott Robertson. Scott doesn't even teach characters, man. What are you, like 12? I really want to see your work, dude. And you can adjust proportions to stylize. Like, I don't try to be accurate. If I wanted to, I could. But, you know, I think you have a choice between realism or stylization. I prefer stylization. And it takes a lot of practice and knowledge to pull that off. I'm really curious to see if you can do that. Let's see. Oh, he's one of those 4chan people. That's fine. There are people too. Is there any routines that you have when it comes to your health, seeing as an artist you are sitting down for long periods of time? I do have a standing desk. That seems to help when I'm sitting too much. But getting up to go for a walk or having some kind of exercise routine is really useful. Whether it's push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, squats, something where your body's moving and not staying in the same position for a long time. And then stretching your hands especially as well. Like, you know, if you're drawing like this all day, it could start to get cramped. You want to stretch, you know, your fingers and warm them up and get the blood flowing there. Thank you for the answers. You're welcome. Do you think that the country culture could have an effect in getting more or less impact in social media? I don't understand that question. Thanks, Ire Ezra. I bought all your Gumroad videos, so expensive. Thanks, Michael Jackson. Welcome back from the dead. Hello, Dream High Animation. Salam. Who's my favorite prog rock band? It depends if you count Tool as prog rock, but they're definitely my favorite. Under that would be Richelieu. They're definitely prog rock from Seattle. They have a lot of really good albums. Well, 4, I think. New Deftones album soon. Nice. I was reading a paragraph, then it skipped again. Something about somebody from Spain. Oh, here it is. Ismail. Hello, Ahmed. Greetings from Spain. I've followed you for more than 5 years. I studied illustration, but I quit for personal reasons and demotivation. What advice could you give me to start again? I think there's a couple of things I would suggest, and it's writing about why you feel like you're demotivated. Try to understand your own self, like figuring out what stopped you, what made you feel discouraged, like, and try to understand where that comes from your life, whether it's from your childhood or maybe it was like an art teacher that made you feel, you know, like pursuing it is pointless, or maybe your parents, but whatever. There's usually a reason that happened from your past that makes you feel demotivated now. So my advice would be to try to address that. But that's one part of it. The other is to just jump right in and start drawing again, see what happens. And that's a good way to watch your feelings. So if you start drawing again and then you feel that demotivation, that's a good time to write about it. Because if you can write it, you can look at it from a separate position and you can analyze it better. And therapy is really great for that too. Also fitness, if you're, it's really helpful to go and, do exercise, because that gets your mind going, makes you feel better, gets your dopamine or all that stuff in your mind working for you instead of feeling depressed. Let's see. All right, everyone stop typing for a little bit so that I can catch up. Yeah, if your handwriting is bad, then, work on that. Like we had a typography class at Art Center, and it was really helpful. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've just developed my own kind of handwriting. It's sloppy here, but it's actually really bad. But like, you learn a lot about like how things line up, and there's swoops that go into different things and whatnot. I wrote that because I have a Lord of the Rings poster. Any tips on getting an artist girlfriend? Good question. Any tips? Let's see. Can you go on Draftsman? That would be so fun. Yeah, I've been talking to them. I mean, they want, not they, Christian, who worked for Proco for a while. I'm in talks with him, and they want me to potentially do one of those videos on their channel. Hey Ahmed, what content will you be doing at Lightbox Expo? I will be doing a stream online. I plan to do a kind of choose your own adventure character design. So I'll be designing a character, but you guys vote for things like the class, the type, the weapons, the colors, the style, like all that kind of stuff. So I'll be setting that up. I skipped again. Stop typing. I don't know what DGD is, Soul. Thanks, Runfall. Do you know any tips on perspective while figure drawing? I explained that already in the stream this stream should be online in my things that you can rewind and see what I did earlier. Later, Fire Seal. Ahmed, where from? I'm originally from Iraq, but I grew up in the States. Write something in Arabic. You don't want to see my Arabic. I don't know. I can write my name. I think there's a Ahmed. I'm 26 and I know age doesn't matter, but I can't help feel I don't have much time to improve. I want to work in the games industry as soon as possible. Any tips on finding entry level work? If anything, try to develop a portfolio quickly with what you have and just see where you are so you can figure out what you need to improve on. Another thing I can recommend is game jams. Figure out where other programmers and game designers are looking for artists, and collaborate as much as possible so that you have experience with that, and go from there. I don't have a perfect answer for it, but yeah. Hey Eric, Anthony, hello, glad you could join us. Mashy Potato asks, why do you do all those squiggly lines instead of the clean grid that I see a lot of artists use? Personally, I prefer I could sit here and like measure and like get the geometric shapes of the accurate academic way of drawing, and it's a really good process, especially if you're considering like the atelier style, especially the Charles Bargue plates. And it's something I studied before and it's very useful. However, I prefer personally the loose gesture stuff, because this has, to me, more energy and more fun, and it feels more like it's uncontrolled, and I have more room to stylize and push shapes and let the shape design of that naturalness interconnect things and and all that stuff. So that's why. What gesture ref program am I using? This is called Gesture Drawing. If you just Google it, you can buy it online. PureRef is really good too, but what's cool about this is it randomizes from a folder, and it has a timer. You can change the time. What do you think about using Arabic calligraphy on a drawing? Actually, I did that for a project at Art Center. I was designing sailboats, or like floating fantasy boats, and so I would like make up Arabic, like this is just my name, like kind of screwed up a little bit, and I would just kind of make a connection like this and like do a shape like that. And what I would do is use that for a guide to design the airship, and add like some sails and some cool things happening, and maybe some guns coming out of the side or whatever. But yeah, it's a fun way to explore different shapes. How old am I? I'm 32. Hello, Samuel Amar. Yay, he noticed me. You should get a mod for your streams, I think, to pin answers. You can pin answers or questions? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. I spell my name with an A. Okay. Do I still consider myself a concept artist? Asking, or Kit Sune is asking. I consider myself as an artist who can do concept art, illustration, drawing. It's all within my toolbox. I've worked professionally as an artist, as a concept artist for characters and environments, but I've also done jobs for illustration. So, but I don't think it's necessarily important to say that my identity is I'm a concept artist. So, Soul asks, would you recommend slower academic stuff to people who are learning and eventually want to do concept artwork? That's a good question. Because the slow academic atelier process is very much about observation and measuring and getting things accurate, and that's really useful. I think it's good as a concept artist to study that. But not the focus. I think the focus of a concept artist is the understanding of ideation, research, design, functionality, creating things that are for a story. Because atelier academic stuff is more of the fine arts kind of thing. Both are great, but they're just kind of different worlds. Art book, I'm still working on that. I don't have anything official yet. I think right now what I'm focusing on is building my course. And once I get that going for financial stuff, then I'll do the art book, because I don't want to create an art book to make money. I want the art book to be instead just art that I want to enjoy doing and make that the book, because I don't want the pressure of wanting it marketable and all that stuff. Even though like I feel like whatever I do enjoy will be marketable, but the pressure is still there, and I want that. I want the financial backing to be from something else first. Yeah, because I just don't want to make art with Kickstarter in mind. Am I still in love with my car? Yes. The video cuts off when I lean in? Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm doing this test stream. Trying to figure out these things ahead of time. Yeah, see that? The green screen gets exposed. What is my financial situation? Well, I recently quit Patreon. I mean, I have money. I'm fine. I just I'm redirecting what my main source of income will be, which is why I'm back on YouTube. And I think I want to do just the teaching route instead of the Patreon thing. So more just online courses. Yeah, the Subaru Crosstrek is great. I have an orange one. Are you going to do the roast your art video? Yeah, potentially. I just, all the art is there. I haven't dived in to do the actual roasts yet, and that's for my Patreon server. I still have the Patreon, but I'm not doing content for it anymore. It just gives you access to my Discord and occasional art posts here and there. Does knowing 3D modeling and sculpting help in the concept art industry, or is it better to focus on either 2D or 3D mastery? Either one of them? I feel like a lot of these questions have been answered a lot in a lot of YouTube videos and conferences and interviews. It's interesting that they still keep coming up. But yeah, it's knowing 3D modeling is very helpful for concept art. Like if you look at Jama Jabarev and how he can come up with concepts with 3D Blender, is really useful. This is just a test stream. I don't have a schedule. If I do have a schedule, I'm sure I'll post it. Make sure you're subscribed and have the notifications on so that you know when I post the schedule. Oh, I know the song about the Crosstrek. It's good stuff. What am I thinking of teaching specifically? I think my first course will be the digital painting. Like I'm still in between considering it being a introduction to digital painting or more of an advanced digital painting for like portraits and like scenes and stuff. Or I might separate it, like this course is on portraits, this course is on landscapes, this course is on making up things from your imagination. So yes, I'm still playing guitar. Steven had to go. Okay, I'm going to get back to drawing. This is, it's more of a Q&A stream more than anything. I'm going to pause that so I can actually draw it. Did that one dude eventually post his work? Ooh woo. Am I dating or married? No, I'm still single. I have a problem drawing from life that I don't really know how much of what I'm seeing should translate to paper. I think try to be simple at first. Like try to, if you're drawing from life, get the basic shapes of your subject first. So if it's an apple, don't be too concerned about the specifics of everything right away. Just get the overall shape and try to be accurate with that, and then subdivide that into details. So kind of go big, simple, big shapes being simple, then smaller shapes that are more detailed. Yeah, if I do have a stream schedule, I'll put it on Instagram. Single, everyone get in line. We leave at sunrise. Yeah, I'm taking applications. Feel free to email me. Have you considered getting someone to tag along and read the chat for you? Yeah. Especially after this text to speech. Maybe. What's your favorite waifu? I don't have. I'm not a weeb like fully, so I can't speak on behalf of waifu stuff. What's my favorite Tool song? You can't ask that. It's I mean, each song is its own experience, to be honest, but lately it's been Descending from their newest album. On your Medcast 48 with Adam, you guys talked about doing it again. Would you do that more frequently, even with other artists? Really enjoyed the talk. Yeah. The more I get used to doing streaming and stuff, for sure. Super chat? Okay, I'll consider that for next time. Yeah, I'll probably get moderators. Yeah, I like Deftones. They're great. Thank you, Rafael Correa. Love, Death and Robots was really great. Why does it feel like sketches should have a purpose? They don't always have to have a purpose. Like, right now it's just, I guess the purpose is just to warm up. But I don't know. That's a tough one. All right, I'm going to try this with straight lines. Or straighter lines. I don't like it. I want my squigglies back. I'm not really concerned with accuracy for this at this point. I rarely am. Claire Wendling has a sketchbook tour video from Trojan Horse Was a Unicorn, and she talks about using reference and how she doesn't really use the reference. She just sort of collects a bunch of reference and internalizes elements here and there and makes up her own thing. So, I mean, that's one example of a really, really good artist who isn't, bound to using reference, like being a slave to reference. I guess that's what I mean. It's a really good interview. I recommend it. Unfortunately, the camera work keeps zooming in and blurring and being all like indie film. Like, just show us the sketchbook, yo. Hey, Meguran. It's been a long time. It's been too long. I miss the Cali days. What was your reaction to Tool on Spotify? I don't know, whatever. Did I draw my profile pic? Yeah, it's my bird. Oh yeah, Proco's name is actually Stan. Oh, I thought you were asking me that question. Never mind. Did you ever try VR painting? Not quite. I mean, I tried Tilt Brush, but I want to try the VR sculpting. Dominic, yeah, you can link the channel. Marino asks Blade Runner or Blade Runner 2049. Original Blade Runner. I think the new one is okay. I don't know. I didn't really like it that much. At least it wasn't like a certain other sci-fi fantasy movie that I won't bring up because David's in here and he'll the early grinding gears with the camera work. Yeah, I agree. When am I going to visit Dubai? I don't know. Probably not now. No, I don't watch football or soccer. I like to take a break after my warm-up and then go back into drawing. So yeah, I do take breaks. And it doesn't break my flow. I mean, I think the flow comes in after the break when I start drawing again. I do have a VR headset. I have the HTC Vive. VR Alex, or the Half-Life thing, Half-Life Alex is pretty cool. Beat Saber, it's pretty great. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Maybe I'm gonna... What does my hair look like? It's cut short. I only have 1 year left of having hair, so, get used to the hat. If you're enjoying the process, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited for Cyberpunk. Yeah, I'd want to do a episode of Love, Death, and Robots. Yeah, the stream will be saved. What's up, David Fisher? Thank you. I mean, yeah, I guess this is going longer than I thought, but I don't feel burnt out or anything, so I guess I can keep going. I should seriously put the link for my affiliate link for the reference packs here so that, yeah. Top 3 sci-fi movies? The Matrix. And that's it. I'm just kidding. I don't know. That's the first thing that comes to mind. What do I think about the new Batman trailer? I didn't see it. Favorite episode from Love, Death, and Robots? Visually, I loved Alberto Mielgo's The Witness. The story was interesting, but it's the visuals that really hooked me in. But story-wise, it was kind of fun to watch. Was the one with the farmland, and they had like these cool mech things in the field attacking a bunch of like zerglings. That was pretty cool. Don't remember much of the other ones. There were a lot of other good ones, but those are the ones that come to mind. Descending is definitely an awesome Tool song. I just saw them in concert. They were great. You never start with the head. What's the reason for this? Good question. I don't know. I like the idea of starting from the center and going out with like the rib cage first and then building from there. But if starting from the head is effective for you, that's fine. Ray, do you want to join and moderate the questions for me? Mr. Du Bois. Wow, dude. Wow. What's up? Psh, slappers. Have I seen The Last of Us 2? Not interested. Yeah, I'm just used to hand-eye coordination of a tablet over a screen. And I just got more efficient and quicker with the tablet. What do you still want to accomplish as an artist? I don't know. Just can I touch your beard? Nah, dude. I want to. I don't know if I have an answer for that, but I think I want to explore what the potentials are outside of my comfort zones. I think whatever that is what I want to do in terms of accomplishments as an artist. Please draw some men. Let's see. Do I have any advice for artists with aphantasia? That's a tough one because the concern with aphantasia is you can't visualize or in your mind anything, so you can't really imagine what an apple would look like, for example. I would say don't let it hold you back, and if you need to have images in front of you as reference to draw for what you're creating, that's perfectly fine. And just prepare that ahead of time instead of trying to think that you have to make everything up. No way, really? Yeah, I'm good. Your gestures ability are so wrong, but your art is so what? Hey, what's up, Lunchbox? Good to see you, man. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well in these strange times. Thanks, man. Yeah, we go way back since the Sketchfit days, man. Let's go next. I also want to clarify that what I'm drawing here is intended to be a warm-up just to get my hands and motor control moving. And at the same time, I'm also spending most of my attention in chat. So if I do if I look at the reference and do a quick gesture while I'm not I'm not putting my entire effort in this, just to sort of defend my honor. How do I? Okay. Now you're a mod, David. Get wrecked. Yeah. I should have made Brandon a mod to create real mayhem. Coffee. I would never ban you. But I would mod you. What's the difference between thick lines and thin lines? This is the thick line. That's a thin line. Would you say that how you came to have such great shape design in your characters is just mileage, or did you put more specific studies into practice to train the skill? Yeah, a lot of it's mileage, but I think it really clicked when I tried to understand shape design and why certain shapes work. Like, shape relationships. If you have a big, a medium, and a small, you have a rhythm that happens. And if you have two shapes that are the same, they kind of cancel each other out because they're competing. So you want to start varying the sizes of stuff. Like things like that on a fundamental level really helped. With squares, circles, and triangles. So I studied that a lot. Then I chose to analyze a lot of artwork that I really liked, and saw how they were using this, and it varies a little bit, but like it wasn't until I studied that it clicked for me for having better shape design in my characters. Thanks, Wrathchild. Have I ever done any Middle Eastern pieces that I can? If you go to my website, almondalderon.com. All right, if it's ahmedaldoori.com, what do I have here? I think I did some work pieces that are like environments that are Middle Eastern inspired for Guild Wars 2. I didn't post my other ones. There's some more of like big palaces that are floating in the sky that are all based on like mosques and minarets and that kind of architecture. I really got to update this. This is all very old. Although I really like that drawing. رسمك جميل ما شاء الله. شكرا شهد. Thank you. I don't have any tips on beating your bias hand leaning. Sorry. Lily, I have a video about portfolios, specifically for a character portfolio, but all the ideas in that video apply to most portfolios. Fayed, if you look at my most recent videos, I just did a whole bunch of new tutorials. All right, I'm not answering questions anymore. Sorry, I don't really want to draw. So if you're going to ask a question, either other people will answer it or it will be gone. I think I spent like 2 hours answering questions. So I wasn't really intending to do a Q&A stream. I bet you people are still going to ask questions. By the way, is the mic audio fine? Is it still too much on the left or right side? Okay, good. Oh yeah, I was gonna draw some dudes. Maybe we'll do some from imagination. Stop asking questions, please. I peeked over, I saw question marks. Insubordinate. Insubordination. only did 24 drawings. Okay. I need to look up the rules on YouTube for playing music for streams, because this is boring. Not boring, but you know what I mean. These people just don't listen. That's a good idea. Thanks for that suggestion. Ahmed will be playing League of Legends in 25 minutes. I have played League once, and it was like for 10 minutes. I think I was... Ross Tran was at my place, and he was playing it, and he had me try it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never playing this again. That was like a decade ago. It was starting to look like Jamie Lannister. Oh, I've had my fair share of cringe gaming with Overwatch. I haven't played that for like a few months now. Feels great to be away from it. Keto's doing good. Oh. Matt, I just saw your message on Discord, my bad. Look what Matt drew. Such a cool design. Or Coffee, the mod on here. So good. It's a ghost character named Jin. Matt, can you type in your doxing mark? Can you type in your Instagram so people can find you? Why did you send that to me? Was that today? No, it wasn't. I don't know why. It said it had a notification by your name as if it was just sent to me. That was weird. Oh, okay. Wait, Acolytes, you're not banned, are you? Okay, we're gonna... Shahad, I can't read that. It's so small. Arabic is so hard for me to read. I guess I can make the font bigger so I can see the things. Yeah, I'm not using reference for this. The sun is setting, man. I have been on here for a while. Okay, I can see why people stream. Kind of get lost in the flow of it. Get some artwork happening. Not bad, not bad. Oh, shukran, Dream High. They have 5 puppies at home. What's up, Aristotle? Do you guys ever, while you're drawing, do you ever make the expressions of the people you're drawing? I mean, I feel like I'm doing this evil goblin smile, like. Thanks, Yutong. Thanks, Art Jitsu. Is that Waluigi? I was thinking more of a goblin, but it could be Waluigi. David, I'm going to unmod you for bringing the name of other good artists in here. Making me look bad. Thanks, Fahad. All right, we're going to start the Art ASMR stream. Welcome, everyone. And if you just get your coffee, get your sketchbook ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of ASMR. We're just gonna be drawing some evil goblins today. Just happy evil goblins. I'm not a fan of calming sounds. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like the sound of nature, like rain, streams, all that stuff. Yeah, the lip smacking stuff. Like, why? Why would any? That's one of my biggest pet peeves is when people are chewing with their mouth open or uh, gross, and it's like people want to hear that in their headphones. What? Ugh. Strange. I don't get it. Keyboard ASMR. Frick no. That's like in Discord. Whenever I can hear someone typing, I get very angry. Not really. I don't do Inktober very well. Whatever, coffee. Imagine a skeleton typing on a lap. God damn it, Yev. You and your creativity. Sorry, I'm getting a message from Meg. I gotta charge my phone. Stir us from our wanton slumber. Mitigate our ruin, call us all to arms in order. One drive. All right. Oh, are you still watching the stream, Meg? My bad. I miss you, dude. What do we got? What did I miss? ASMR singing. Yeah, I've lasted in Inktober for maybe a couple days. I'm going to use a Dance Dance Revolution pad for when I play League of Legends in 20 minutes. Did I show you guys my DDR pad? Hold on, let me show you my DDR pad. It's custom made and works really well. Dance Dance Revolution. Look at that. Wait. Yeah. I'm just saying. Oh wait, it's that's cool. It looks like it's see-through because of the green screen. But it's plexi. It's got my logo on it. Works great. All right. Okay. Cool. Gonna walk away before it gets more cringy. Welcome to my stream. Okay, coming back. All right. That never happened. If you just look up custom DDR pads, there's a guy who makes these specifically. When's the DDR stream? Dude, I'm so out of shape. I gotta... Here it comes. Whatever, coffee. Oh, I gotta go back to the drawing scene. How about that transition, though? I mean, please. I mean, 3, 2, 1. Look at that transition. I made it. And look at this screen. I see we got the coffee cup, we got the logos on the sketchbook, and I'm proud of what I've done here. All right. Thanks, everyone. One drive to stay alive. Are you streaming at Twitch too? No, I'm probably just going to stay on YouTube, like the doc. You know which doc I'm talking about. The 2-time. Back-to-back, 1993. The doc. The doc is back on YouTube. The 2-time. Elementary, muster every fiber, mobilize. Robert, oh yeah, let's see if he's responding. Who tagged me? Andre, are you still here? Wait, Kev, are you in the chat? Show yourself so I can mod you. In fact, join me in the teacher's lounge. I'll be waiting for you, Kev. Lambo. Slick black on black leather. Yeah, I pulled out the DDR pad. I'll eventually have someone else read the chat for me. There you are. Join the Discord call.
Which Discord call?
There he is, the man himself. What's up, Kev?
I've asked good and engaging questions.
Dude, it was a waterfall of questions. I'm so sorry. Can you, by chance, maybe repeat what those questions were here for us?
Where's the Discord call?
Kev is an amazing creature, entity, person, thing, spirit. He worked at Disney Imagineering, worked on some high-level pro stuff, things he can't talk about, you know the drill. And met him out in Cali. Hilarious guy. Go ahead, sorry.
I'd like to ask my question now, if I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Finally, jeez. Okay, Ahmed.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
keep getting spaghetti sauce in my sketchbook every time I draw and eat spaghetti. Do you have any recommendations or tips to prevent that?
This was a mistake.
Just an easy question.
Don't eat while you're drawing. Any
I'm always drawing.
Don't eat spaghetti?
Okay, if we're just going to play imaginary time, I'll just leave.
It's always a pleasure to have you. What are you up to, man? How's your corgi? Tell us about your corgi. In fact, could you plug her Instagram so everyone can see how cute your dog is?
All right, let's see. Every time this happens, it freaks Kat out.
Oh. Oh, she's the one running the account. What's up, Borkowski? Borkowski's talking about you and your critiques on my Patreon server.
I'm working.
Blinded era? I lied to you about my age? Wait, what? What did I tell you my age was? You know, that was a year ago, so my age is different now. Everyone, look at this corgi. Give her a follow. Oh, come on. Come on. Sploots. Oh, dude. She's the best.
Be sure to check out Luby versus Water.
Oh, is that
it's
recent?
an ongoing antagonist in her life is water.
Oh, yeah, the stories.
Looby Loo. You want splash?
Oh.
You want splash? All right, hey, look at me. Look at me. Hey.
That's amazing. Anyway, go follow Lubes. Okay. This is an art stream. Oh yeah, the Lubie stream now. Wait, blinded era. What? How old did I say I was? I was not 27. I was 31 or 30. I told you I was 27. Yeah, I'm 32 right now. I, for real, don't remember that. Why would I lie? Maybe you asked, like, when I started something, And I said, oh, that was when I was 27, maybe? I don't know. Kev, you still there?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's really cool. Any new Blender expeditions?
Nope. I opened it the other day. It's still there.
Nice, nice.
I haven't seen a lot of cool stuff on it though.
Yeah.
I saw a guy recreate the Studio Ghibli look.
The trees, right?
And yeah, did you see that?
I saw the thumbnail for it. I didn't watch it though. I'm still in the basics, man. Like I don't have the wherewithal to learn it right now.
I took a class and I'm still on the basics.
You made my logo in 3D, man. You could do so many cool things.
I did that for another guy, and he 3D printed it, and it looked really dope.
What are you trying to say?
I mean, do you have a 3D printer?
No.
Guess you just don't appreciate good work.
Uh-huh. Do you perchance want to read questions? Not that we're taking questions, by the way.
Yeah, I wrote another question you could answer for me.
Okay, give it to me, Kev.
Okay, this was today, earlier about 6:20.
Okay.
This was from Kevin Fleeman. He said, "Hey, Med, big fan. Question, do you have ideas? And if so, where do you get your ideas from?"
I get all my ideas from Andre.
I was wondering why they were so bad.
Whoa! Oh, we could turn this into like a tiefling.
You need to run your stream like Space Ghost. I want to be in a tiny TV.
Coast to coast?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm surprised you got that reference. You're a little young for Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Wow, dude. You know me. I go back.
But you told me you were 17. So.
Okay. Man, back in the Aqua Teen days. Shake Zula, the mic ruler. You want a trip? I'll bring it to you. Fry lock. Alright, enough of that. David, I can't believe you don't want to join this call. SMH, dude. Can I draw like Kim Jong-gi just once? Just straight line? Crap, I'm taking a question. Huh! If I practiced, I think I could. Like in perspective. Let's see. Can I? I'd have to pronounce practice it. Wow, Danny. Thanks, BTS Melly. ¿Hablas español? No, no puedo hablar español, pero si practico, puedo entender más y aprender más. Pero no puedo hablar español.
Coltman Art says, how do you pronounce Ahmed Aldoori?
Wait, I need to do a bit of FBI
Easy
investigation.
question, man. Easy question. Just answer the question.
I just need to make sure this person's legit before I answer.
Oh, yeah.
See. Oh, yeah, the really, really, really good artist. Yeah, I don't know if I can answer that question. She's getting really good, too. Coltman Arts, eh? What size canvas? This is, I think 8.5 by 11 inches, but it's 2550 by 3300 at 300 dpi. Ahmed Aldoori. Ahmed Ziya Aldoori. Ziya is my middle name. Ahmed hablando español hizo mi día. Entonces, no puedo hablar, no entiendo nada. No sé qué estás diciendo. How's Kat doing?
Kat?
Yeah.
She is working on her children's book still.
PogChamp?
She's doing really good.
Okay. Saludos de Colombia. Gracias. Thanks. My Spanish needs practice. 日本語わかりますか？そうです。ちょっと少しです。私は日本語勉強しています。Yo, they asked me a question in Japanese. I was just answering in Japanese, yo.
Here's a German one.
Ich bewundere deine Kunst. I don't know what that even means. Hey, Kev, did you... I don't know. I mean, you have a lot of good critiques that you've done on my Patreon server, and I'm very thankful for it. And your teaching method is great. Do you think you could maybe show us how to roll an R? How do you roll your R's, Kev?
What's that, Mom? Oh, sorry, my mom's asking me. Yeah, no, he's asking me a really dumb question. Yeah,
Huh?
I'm not going to answer it.
Hold up, my mom's here too. What? Yeah, Kev's pretending his mom is there. Yeah, I know. Same thing as... Yeah. Sorry, that was my mom.
Yeah, no, I'm good on Hot Pockets, Mom. Yeah. No, I got 3 right here. Yeah, love you too.
I know only a little bit of Japanese. So I got English, Arabic, Spanish, and like a few words in Japanese. Yo, what is...
Shape language.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Right? That's true. What does K-Foda mean?
If you added an S-O to the end of K, I would know what it meant, but...
Hold up, I gotta try this tongue twister. Tres tristes tigres tragaban trigo en un trigal en tres tristes trastos. En tres tristes trastos tragaban trigo en un trigal. That's hard. That's crazy. Why do you want me to stop reading the chat? Servina. This is an interactive experience. It's not just about drawing. It is, actually, but... Je ne parle pas le français. Yeah, me neither. Hey, Jasper. Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? Or wait, it's Ohio for you. Ohio gozaimasu. I think it's morning in Japan.
You're going to have mods from all over the country for all these different languages rolling in.
All right, I need a volunteer for Arabic mod.
Yeah.
Servina, I'm just kidding. Se murieron de hambre? Wow. Wait, it's Ahmed. Thanks, Jesse. Привет. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're throwing on some color. Oof, what's going on here? Not a very good color, is it? Let's change things up. Dear Med, how do you color? Please, I don't understand colors. Me neither, dude. I just explore and it just works out. Just ends up working. Try Arabic. I've been answering in Arabic a little bit earlier. ¿Por qué cruzó el pollo la carretera? What is carretera? Is that road or something? Let's find some interesting colors. Ah, I love pink, magenta, skin. Yo, Portuguese, I don't understand any of it.
What's your favorite hex code color, man?
343434343434.
3-4.
I actually don't even know what that is.
4-3-4. That's a good gray.
Yeah, I may or may not stream more. Camp Kev. You want to talk about Camp Kev?
It was a social experiment.
And your conclusion?
Coltman is too good.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Wish we'd do better. Never.
I don't know. I tried to break her spirits for 8 weeks and she just persevered. So
Maybe we could just make sure she never works in this industry again.
I kept saying that. She just laughed it off and then kept getting good.
SMH, dude. Wait, I want to keep the drawing. How about that person earlier with the trolling?
That's when I got here. I heard trolling on Med's stream and it piqued my interest. So I missed it.
Yeah, some people really think they know everything. Yeah, so this brush, for those who are asking, it's in my brush pack. If you just look at my description, where it says my free brushes can be found here, you just put 0 in the field and you can download them. And it's the one that's written in, I believe, Chinese characters. And if you have a pen tilt, you can rotate the pen to have like this really nice rotation. Ahmed, what made you stop Patreon and move on to YouTube? Patreon started to feel a lot like a chore every month, and I felt really suffocated by it. Just didn't feel like the right format for what I want to do. I still have a Patreon for those who want to support and have access to my Patreon Discord, but I no longer will be making tutorials on there. And I'd rather have a more structured way of doing tutorials rather than random subject every month and sell it all as a compiled course. Thanks, BTS Melly. Is the BTS in reference to the K-pop group?
Boys to Smin.
I can't believe Servina's trying to get me banned. So, Cynic was thinking for the next Chroma Core Cadet Challenge thing for next year, where we would do it dodgeball style. So I'd be a team captain, and for example, Ethan Becker would be the other team captain, and we pick our, soldiers, if you will, and we battle each other and then knock each other out over the course of like weeks.
Sounds violent.
Yep. Speed, violence, momentum. That's what it's all about, dude.
You're adapting to this YouTube thing really well.
Yeah. I need a non-existent person next to me who I can yell at and tell them to like turn off the music or switch the stream. Or I can't tell if Dr. Disrespect actually has someone next to him. The way like Joe Rogan has Jamie.
Yeah, it's Alex, his producer.
Okay. Is he real though?
I mean, he talks to him every stream. How's that?
But do we ever hear Alex?
Well, Alex doesn't. I mean, the two-time needs the mic. Alex is just some guy.
Oh, so there is no Alex. Yeah, I'm a fan of Doc. He's great. It's funny. Okay, now for real. Mata. I don't know kanji. Genki o kete. I wish I could read that. Is Rob's the name in the chat?
Not for long if I have anything to say about it.
Wyzar, sorry, I can't really explain the eyes in perspective right now. But I may make a tutorial on that in the future. Kyutsukete. I said I was learning Blender. How am I finding it? It's great. I haven't touched it for like a month, but it's really useful. Mata kondo kyotsukete. I can read that. That's cool. I don't know what it means though. How to rotate the brush angle. You have to make sure that in brush dynamics, angle jitter is set to pen tilt. And if you don't have this option and there's a caution sign next to it, that means your pen doesn't support it, or you need to update your drivers. Hey, what's up, Christopher Kiklowitz? One of my old students from Art Center when I was teaching there. Chris is awesome. He actually did the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia artwork. Yeah, that's him. That's the guy.
I'm such a fan.
Yeah, great stuff, Chris. Glad to see you here, man. Yeah, Meg's still here. I miss all of you out there in Cali, but not enough for me to come back. ultramarine. I'm just kidding, Meg. Dude, you're like the best. We have to go rollerblading and stuff. Mindy keeps posting these amazing foods that she cooks up, which she promised that she would share once I'm back. Being an Arab, did you ever watch Arabic cartoon at all, like Captain Majid? No, I've never watched it. I'm sure my mom did, though. Hello, Vittorio. Thank you. I hope I'm saying that right. Why do all artist YouTubers live in California? I mean, it's kind of... I think because a lot of the art industry is already there, like the movie industry, gaming, all that stuff, or most of it's there. And a lot of the art schools are there too, like CalArts. Shut up, Kev. CalArts.
All the great stories. Rhode Island Institute of Illustration.
I'm drawing, dude. Otis Art Center. So it's like, yeah, they're already there. So it just happens that, yeah. Hey, Allegra. Great to see you here. Hello, Aditya. Serene Z, no worries. You don't always have to contribute something to the conversation. Just being here is very nice of you to hang out with us. Hello to Philippines. All right. I'm so done looking at this drawing. Let's go back to the goblin.
Oh, I didn't want to say anything. But...
Kevin Fleeman.
I mean, the top is blue and the bottom's orange. What
Guards sees this man.
I'm too slippery for your guards.
What color should this goblin be? Green? Orange? Blue? Magenta? Pearl?
Maybe like blue on top and orange on bottom? I'm getting that vibe from it.
Laughter is pouring forth. Blue. Ultramarine blue. Hey, John. Good to see you here, man. Mr. Tando.
Now that's a trick. You think you can pull an ultramarine blue off of a color field?
Ultramarine blue code.
Oh, come. No, that's not fair.
Here's what it looks like. That's the
About
kind
to
of
expose you.
That's the kind of stuff you don't want to ever sniff. Get cancer immediately, especially with cobalt blue. I don't know. This doesn't really look like ultramarine. I thought it would be darker.
It might be green shade. Green shade ultramarine looks so much different.
Do I know Mike Azevedo? Yeah, he's amazing. His artwork's so cool. His understanding of light, color, and form is spectacular. Rainbow colored. Yeah, we could try that.
Iridescent.
Iridescent. All right, we'll go with rainbow. We'll see how that works. He'll look like a popsicle goblin. Okay. First, we're going to start with red. so that, you know, we trick the viewer into thinking it's an evil bad guy goblin. I think I saw in my peripheral in the chat someone's trying to ask a question, and yet they didn't read the thing on my Streamerino. Okay, so now we bring out the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Let's see how we're going to do this. I think we're going to need it to follow the curvature of him. So what we need to do is take this. What we're going to do is maybe have it symmetrical. We're going to flip that, merge them. All right, cool. Now we're going to take this and we're going to warp it with the bigger selections so that we have more control. So now that's going to be wrapping around him because the forms of his head are round. And now we're going to have our rainbow colored goblin. I like it. I like it. It's kind of bright. It's kind of bright. I mean, dark. Let's make it brighter. Shut up, David. Questions aren't open. Okay. Now the real tricks. I'm going to make a copy so that we can come back to it if we need to. We need some lighting. We need some lighting on this guy. All right, cool. Now we got some shadow. Boom, got some shadow. It actually looks like he's standing in front of a projector with light hitting him in those colors. Okay, all right, getting there. Let's get these colors blended in. Chat, he's going to need a name. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. He could be an emote. Okay, David. I'm thinking Jeff. I think Jeff is it. Definitely Jeff. All right, it's Jeff.
Geoff?
Like Geoff? No. Like. Wait, what did you say?
Jeff.
Yeah, but you said Geoff, right?
That's the Chad way of spelling it.
Brandon. We could name Brandon. Jeff. That's what I'm thinking. All right, that's terrifying. I love it.
You need to stick that head on a Fall Guy's body if you
Oh.
really want to establish yourself as a YouTuber.
So cool. Naruhodo. Thanks, Danny. We could name him Brandon. We could name him XQC. We could name him Jeff. El Goblino. There's no turning back now. There's just no turning back now. This is what it's like to live the streamer life. I've been on Twitch for 20 years. I know what I'm doing. Don't come to me with that. You should study Scott Robertson. Okay, buddy. All right. You don't know who you're messing with. I'm El Goblino. He's like a clown. There's no goblin back. Why do I do this? Every artwork is a self-portrait. Thanks, Jasper. Yo, is Nadia in the chat? Wait till you see some real magic. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's pretty cool. The rainbow moves. I think we could leave it a bit more magenta. This is a mental breakdown. Am I a fan of TB Choi? Of course. She's amazing and very nice and funny. Danny, you're married to TB Choi? Wow. That was always my dream. Wait, they put TB's character in Siege? Oh, that's funny. I'm laughing. Make him blush. For Nadia, absolutely. Hey, Chloe. You joined at a great time. We're doing a rainbow goblin. I mean, Alice. Yes. Happy birthday, belated, by the way. See ya, serpents. You know, you're right. I do tend to ignore the ears. Let's figure out some details. In as few strokes as possible. Why don't I stream on Twitch? I just want to keep growing the YouTube thing. Instead, I don't really want to do Twitch partners or subscriptions or anything like that. This totally could be Junkrat, you're right. Oh my god, I just drew Junkrat as a rainbow. Okay. All right, I'm burnt out right now. Glad to see you back on YouTube. Thank you, Nabs. Me too. I think we'll be. How long have I been streaming? Does it say? Oh, I think my setup is acting weird. Yeah, I need to walk away from my computer. But this was a really fun test stream. You know, got a lot of good things out of this. 3 hours, dang, that's pretty good. Most of it was just answering questions, but thanks, David. David, next time I need you in the chat, in the voice chat, with me. Yeah, this will be up. You can watch this on YouTube. Yeah, it was a fun stream. I guess I may be doing a schedule to do more streams and stuff. You know what? I actually want to look at my waiting and starting soon screen again and just admire how awesome it is. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's just that's great. All the stickers on the sketchbook there are like by artists from my Patreon Discord. And then if you see the little hologram, come on, heck yeah. Hold up, I need Gonna pat myself on the back. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna be signing off. It was really fun. Thank you everyone for joining. Be sure you're subscribed and hit the notification thing so that when I go on again or if I upload a new video, you're notified. Kev, do you have any last words? Amen. All right. How do I stop streaming? Okay. Thanks, everyone.